what's up? Welcome to Vixen After Dark. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. We are tapping into a new series. We're going to tap into astrology because, you know, it was pretty popping on TikTok, but I feel as if I can go way more in depth on YouTube. And a lot of you guys that were on my live were saying you didn't have TikTok. So let's go ahead and bring all the astrology over here where we can really dive deep. So if you haven't already joined the fam, please go ahead and make sure you smash the subscribe button and the bell right next to it. That way you don't miss out on more energy updates. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. Today we're going to talk about the major and minor aspects of your natal chart. So to get started, all you need to do is go to my website, vixenafterdark.com, click on where it says free natal chart. I recommend that you actually print it out if you can, but it's okay. You can save it to your iPad or your phone, whatever works best for you. But I like, you know, if you have it printed out, you can highlight, you can write little notes, or go ahead and pop out, you know, if you have like a little notebook or something to write some notes. So let's go ahead and get started. Major aspects are the most important and powerful relationships amongst the planets. So this is going to include your conjunction, your sextile, your square, your trine, your quintile. Am I missing anything? And the opposition. You have the minor aspects, which are less intense amongst the relationships with the planets. Damn, say that 10 times fast. Those include the semi-sextile, the semi-square, the Bi-Quintile, the Sesquisquare, and the Inconjunction. So these aspects definitely have an impact on all of our energies besides our sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Just like how different colors and smells can affect your mood, different aspects can affect how the planets in your chart interact with each other and ultimately shape your personality and life experiences. Let's get started with the trine. A trine in astrology is an aspect between two planets that are 120 degrees apart. This is considered an important aspect because it's thought to really bring on, you know, the harmonious and supportive energy to a person's life. It's like when two planets are really working together in a very helpful way to really bring out positive traits and abilities. This can make life a lot easier. It can really help a person really achieve their goals and make their dreams come true with ease. Just like kind of having a supportive team, it can really help you achieve a lot more and feel way more confident. Trines are definitely considered to be a positive, so put that in your notes. And it's also associated with good luck and success. Now, let's get started with the opposition aspect. So an opposition in astrology is an aspect between two planets that are actually 180 degrees apart. This is also considered super important because it definitely brings on challenges and difficulties in a person's life. It's like when two planets are not working together. So this is a negative, and it causes lots of tension and conflict. But it can also bring opportunities for growth and transformation. Just like how tough situations can make you kind of feel resilient, oppositions can really force a person to really look at difficult situations with a different perspective and helps you find balance in your life. It can really help a person develop a better understanding of who they are and also to understand other people. Now let's tap into the sextile. And no, I know what you're thinking, but let's try and help you remember in a different way. A sextile is 60 degrees apart. Now, some astrologers may think this is a minor or this could be a major aspect within astrology. This also can bring lots of really grand and supportive energy as well. Now, this is also very favorable. It's very harmonious as well. So mark this as a positive on your notes. So depending on where this is at in your chart, this can actually show you where opportunities and doors are open, and they're gonna come a little bit more easier for you. So you can really achieve your goals and make your dreams a reality with just a little bit of effort. So I always like to remember a sextile is adding a little razzle dazzle, you know, just to receive a beneficial outcome. So next we're gonna talk about the square aspect. So the square in astrology is an aspect that is between two planets 90 degrees. Now the square is the most challenging aspect of your natal chart. Think of a square like, you know, to memorize it as like boxing up with somebody, like it's not good. This brings conflict, destruction, frustration, arguments, you name it. Lots of tension and conflict in this area when there's a square. But squared planets actually really work together so that you can really expand and transform. It's kind of like putting yourself in the fire, you know, Phoenix rising from the ashes. That way you come out a lot stronger, like a wounded warrior. So of course this has opportunity to learn, opportunity to grow. So later on, it's like when you face the same obstacle, now you're very well seasoned and highly trained to really overcome those obstacles and limitations. Now, let's talk about a conjunction aspect. Conjunction in astrology is an aspect between two planets at 0 degrees. Think of this as an important aspect. This can bring very strong and powerful energy to a person's life. It's like two planets coming together to bring out certain traits and abilities to really help you move, check, and jive in this world. Lots of influence here in this section within your personality, within your relationships and experiences that you have. Just like having a best friend by your side, think of that as a conjunction. Conjunction function, you guys function together very well, like peanut butter and jelly. Now, let's moving on into the minor aspects. I'll touch on those just a little bit since no one really talks about them. Since we just spoke about conjunction, let's talk about an inconjunction. So an inconjunct in astrology is an aspect that is 150 degrees apart. So this is considered a minor aspect. It can feel a little bit of discomfort or some type of imbalance in a person's life. So this is when planets do not work good together and they have a little bit of difficulty. But as always, this can bring growth and transformation as well. It's kind of like that feeling of, you know, something super difficult, but you kept fighting, you kept watering the grass. It's kind of like you never gave up, and then you come out winning in the end. You feel so much better, and you gain so much more power. Now, let's talk about a Sesquisquare. Now, a Sesquisquare in astrology is an aspect between two planets that's 135 degrees apart. This is also considered very minor. This can bring lots of tension, frustration, conflict as well. So this really ain't that great. This is when two planets are coming together and they're just like bumping heads. It ain't working out. So let's talk about a Bi-Quintile. Hopefully I'm saying all of these right as well. So a Bi-Quintile in astrology is an aspect between two planets that's 144 degrees apart. Now, this is definitely really good energy. This brings on lots of creative and harmonious energy as well. This is where two planets definitely work together and they vibe in, honey, okay? It's like everything's kind of coming together. This is the energy where it gives you confidence, it boosts like hope, it bumps out the fear, it allows you to feel like you're on top of the world. And you feel like your dreams really can come true. So instead of like doing everything alone, this is kind of like having your soul tribe kind of helping you. That's what that energy feels like. So a quintile is an aspect between two planets that are 72 degrees apart. So this is also brought to bring in a little bit of creative energy to help push somebody to really grow in a certain aspect of their life. Quintiles really bring out like a positive trait or some type of positive ability within a person. Next we have this semi-square. So the semi-square in astrology is an aspect between two planets that's 45 degrees apart. Also minor. This is not that great. This is what's going to bring on the obstacles, the hurdles, the mountaintops, the trips and the bumps and the falls. So this is when the planets is not working together. No. But this also can show you life's deepest lessons on where you need to grow or heal. And after you get through this is what makes you feel like the emperor or the empress. Next, we have the semi-sextile. So, semi-sextile in astrology is an aspect between two planets that is 30 degrees apart. Now, this is definitely where you feel just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a challenge. You just don't feel comfortable. You don't feel at ease whenever you have a semi-sextile. Think of like two puzzle pieces trying to fit together and it really just doesn't go all the way in, but it's almost a perfect fit, but not really. So in this area, this is where you would need to put some energy into trying to cooperate in this aspect of your life and make an effort to like make the best out of what you have or make the best out of what you know. So that's it for the major and minor aspects. Don't forget to download your birth chart if you haven't already, guys. That way we can finish on. We're gonna do this as a total series. Yes, honey, you are marked into the elite university. So we're gonna stay tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button, click the bell, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.